Hey folks, it's Rob here. How you guys doing? Well, I don't have a motorcycle, and if you're used to having motorcycle video blogs, well, sorry, it's now a car vlog. And what's going on is I had a motorcycle accident, a very serious one. Thankfully, I didn't lose my leg or have I know I probably got some brain damage, but I think I'm going to be okay. I am okay. I lost a lot of my ability to video blogs, to speak coherently. It's been a while, so you guys gotta bear with me a little bit. I haven't done these video blogs, these monologues for a while, so I do a lot of you know, I do a lot of those because I'm thinking, I'm trying to figure out what to say. Really, I apologize. When I listen to myself speak, it's really painful. Like, what are you gonna say? Come on, just out with it already. So if I'm having a hard time listening to myself speak, you can just, I mean, I can only imagine what you guys must be going through. Okay. So what happened to me was, as I was driving, I was on my motorcycle at night. Somebody ran a red light and cut me off. Yeah, he just went through a red light, and you know, he was good about it. That is, he made a mistake, called the cops, called the ambulance, and he didn't flee, he didn't bail out on me, and he admitted fault. It was, I mean, you know, I like to think that I stay out of trouble and I'm a safe rider, but what can you say? I mean, the guy just gassed it just before I crossed the intersection, and I slammed into him. I didn't want to go to the hospital, but I fell next to a dumpster, kind of like in that area where there's a dumpster for food, like these restaurants, these eateries. So there's a lot of bacteria on the ground. My knee got seriously infected. My whole leg was bruised, and when the flesh is traumatized in such a manner, blood can't quite circulate and get to that area. So the bacteria just had a field day. I mean, I just had a little size of like a cut that was the size of a quarter. You know, it's open wound, but that was all it took. I mean, the germs got in and started just having a field day, having a picnic. My body wasn't able to defend against it because the flesh was traumatized. The blood vessels were ruptured and couldn't get white blood cells there to battle. So my whole leg got infected, and they had to pretty much cut it wide enough, cut my knee open wide enough to get behind my knee and scrape out all the crap with like their hands and spoon, whatever, just scrape out the dead flesh. And the infection. The infection was pretty bad. It wasn't the MRSA, the flesh-eating disease, that was antibiotic resistant. It was just a regular Staphylococcus bacteria, which which the bacteria antibiotics could handle. But yeah, I'm very fortunate it wasn't the flesh-eating disease, the real bad staph. That would have been a huge problem. So today is Friday. The way the swap meet works is there's a lottery system to get a space, and it's not exactly efficient, but that's what we have right now, and that's what we use. So market to enter the lotteries to switch a space. And space, you know, location really does matter. You have a good space, you get more sales. It's just how it is. There's just no real way to get around that. So anyway, I hit my head like really violently on the ground, and you know, the thing is, I didn't black out. I remembered everything, and just the sheer violence of it just still makes me tremble, because I mean, it was really violent. Like, the impact was like, I've never been hit so hard in my life. And falling on the ground, I've never felt such a vicious impact. What happened was I grabbed the handlebars, right? I grabbed as hard as I could because I wanted the handlebars to bend or break or whatever. I didn't want to have my body hit, like my stomach, my crotch, whatever, to hit the handlebars. So I grabbed the handlebars as hard as I could, knowing that, you know, and not locking my elbows, knowing that at least some of my muscles will at least resist the will cushion the impact somehow. So I grabbed the handlebars as hard as I could, and when I hit the vehicle, I mean, I braced for impact. I knew this is gonna be ugly, and what happened was I gripped it as hard as I can, but my thumbs had bent backwards. There's just no way that there's just so much force that I grabbed it as hard as I can, and I made impact, but my thumbs had bent all the way backwards. And the good thing is I didn't break my wrist. I think that would have been a far more severe injury, because you rip the tendons in your wrist, man. Oh, you would be so screwed up. So I hit it like that, and it didn't bend back. My thumb bent back. So my two thumbs, like let's say whenever I carry my little bag here or whatever, if I sometimes I carry it and my thumb is behind the strap like this, and if I pull it too hard, it's a lot of pain. So there you go. Now I ended up switching to this tiny little bag because I had to. My sling bag just started getting too heavy, and plus I couldn't bend my knee. I just couldn't carry heavy stuff because I'm just injured. I just have to carry as little as possible. So instead of carrying my sling bag, I carry this man purse that I got from Walmart. It's like a freaking I remember it had like a funny number, like $8.88 or something like that. Man, it served me well. I'm actually looking for another one like it, but Walmart doesn't have it anymore. I'm looking for another one because the zipper's starting to skip and the fabric's starting to fray. But yeah, that's my update there. Oh, there's more. I had a brain injury. More on that later.